My soup is finished. Faith! Success! My soup has finished, oh! There's many little. We were brought up never to eat our meat while eating food. Your meat should be the last one you should eat, and I'm still... Come and put soup for me.
Which okra soup or okra?
Okra now. Let me finish this soup.
Thank you for your meat. Huh?
They didn't put meat for you.
They put.
Why do you want my meat? Enjoy your meal. Lady J Crown, thank you. You don't deserve to love because you are a bad friend. Oh, your mom is bad. I'm sorry. Yes, Sister Mahasin, her mother is bad. She hustler. Your generations are... Look at, nobody even supported you. 4 people were angry at your comments. I was never your friend. I don't know you. Mahasin is my friend. Tosin Omonanja is my friend. Mama B is my friend, and she's my mother. Mama Tammy, Christine Nicole is my friend. So many people here. There's this lady in South Africa. There's this lady in Switzerland. She's Ugandan, but she lives in Switzerland. They are my friends. Do you understand? And they are my followers. For once, they've never given me a reason to doubt them. I know you are following that ungrateful follower that I helped her generations. Thank you, my baby. And you gave me brick. Hey.
That you still have big too.
I told you small. You went and bring big. I know you are watching that ungrateful follower whom I helped her life. She is the one that is a bad friend. Do you understand? She's beating the finger that fed her. Yes. You are here with your smelling underwear. You don't even know anything that happened. Go and wash your underwear before you talk to me, okay? Wash your underwear. Go and wash your underwear. Oh, you are even an Igbo woman. Igbo ezure. Nkịta ọdụ ọcha, ekwensu ọdụ ọcha. Nkịta ekwuke, ọ ihe Igbo. Ọ ga-adị mma, ọ ma dịkwara gị na mma o. Ọ ya dịrị gị na njọ. Onye eriri eri, mmụg. Ọ ihe Igbo. Erigbuola gị nnọọ. Rie generations gị niile. Arụsị ibeko, ezibida. You know, people said, when you do something for somebody, don't mention, stop taking credit, right? Nurse Glory, run downstairs quickly and get some soup for yourself. Nah, less than 90 seconds. I will not. God has blessed me with children. I have to call them to do that. Do you understand me, Jane? God has blessed me with children. Majesty is outside playing. I heard him playing outside. And hi, guys. I have to use my hotspot. Nepa took light. You know this Nigerian thing. Can you? Oh my God, this network is so bad. Can you still hear me? Hi. Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you for confirming. Because usually when the network start acting up, you people don't hear me. So like I was telling Jane, God has blessed me with a son that I can call him and then he will answer. Do you understand me? Majesty is playing outside there, and if I shout, he won't hear me. The only person that is closer is Success. Raise children that run errands. Don't raise children that when you tell them to go and get something, they'll be like, or don't raise children that will make you start thinking, hey, is he going to be sad when I send him on an errand? You know, things like that. That means your children are the ones controlling you. Haven't you seen where African parents are sitting down and TV remote is right beside them, but they will still call their children to come and pick up the TV remote for them? Teach your children how to run errands. Not just for you, also when they grow up in future, they can help their spouses. My goodness. You people always have problem with whatever I'm doing. Very soon you will tell me to go and be washing dishes. Meanwhile, I have someone that can wash dishes. Everything I do, you find problem in it. Hell yes, the same way we answer our children and give them what they want. Exactly. The same way we give them what they want. So, I was saying before they interrupted the power supply, you know, people said when you do something for someone, you should stop getting the credit, whatever. You should do it silently. God will bless you, right? Yes, guys, it depends on the situation. It depends on the circumstances. You should know when to apply wisdom. Guys, I have been in a situation whereby I have done so many things for people and I don't come about like bragging, oh, I did this, I did that. But when you come in my life and start acting like a semi-god and start acting like you have arrived, or somebody, or you guys are having conversation and the person said, what have you done for me? You did nothing. Those statements, they make me to start thinking of what I did for you. Because usually, nobody owes you anything. Do you understand? Nobody owes us anything. So whatever people do for us, it's out of their own goodwill. And we should be grateful. And not be greedy and ungrateful. I have been in a situation whereby somebody was pressurizing me, comparing me with other people, and even said, what have you done for me? Guys, I listed out everything I did for the person. Everything. And you know what the person said? Only that little thing. It's too small. Even if somebody gives you this, you should be grateful. Because do you know what? The person actually thought about you. That is why they said it's the thoughts that count. When you are doing so much for people, and then they start asking you later on, what have you done for me? Bring it out. Bring it out with proof. Show them. Because people, they tend to forget easily these days. They think you owe them. They have this entitlement mentality. Show them. Because these people of these generations, they can lie. Show them. They know how to discredit somebody so much. What have you done for me? It's just like the person that said I'm not a good friend. That so-called person that lied to you people on social media, was she the one that asked me to help change her life? Hell no, she didn't ask me to do that. I did it out of my own goodwill because I saw a follower that was struggling. She was pregnant, she has a daughter, struggling. And what did I do? Because I have been there. I was a single mother in Philippines. I know what it means not to have food to eat. And then I forced her. Guys, if you see the way I forced this girl to take this social media serious. And then things went south. That is life. Everybody quarrel. That is life. She did something that made me to stay away from her, because me, I don't want you to repeat the same thing twice, because you're not my husband. The only person I can tolerate is my husband. He's the only one I can tolerate. If you're not my husband, I'm not tolerating you. So she did something that made me stay away from her. And then my followers were asking, what happened between you and her? And then I told my followers this and that. But I did not insult her, guys. I was very honest. I said exactly what happened. I said so many nice things about her. So many good things about her. So many good things about her, guys. And what did I get? She went on her page and starts saying malicious things. Even said she has receipts. She did not even drop any receipts. And gullible followers. That person that said I'm not a good friend is a gullible follower. I'm telling you the truth, guys. So these days you have to keep account of what you did for someone. God understands. Because people forget easily. People do what? They forget easily. Now they brought the light. If I go back to Serbia now, I'm not going to miss this anymore, guys. Because you know what? There's constant electricity. Credit should never be involved if it is real. Exactly. Get my point. Credit should never be involved. Do you understand? But when you start disrespecting that person that made you, then remind them where they were when you found them. Do whatever you are doing for somebody, do it without expecting anything in return. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Please. Please, guys. I do not want to confuse you. That is why so many people, when they drop a comment, oh, Nurse Glory, you don't even notice me. You don't recognize me. You only recognize those that send you stars. You only recognize those that send you gifts, or you know the people you recognize. So which is why I told them, please, whatever you are doing for me, do it without expecting me to notice you or respond. Because if you expect me to notice and respond, do you understand? It might break your heart. But in this case, you have done something to someone without expecting anything in return, because you want them to win. You know, that hunger, that zeal. You know when you're rooting for someone, that was what I did. And I saw it as nothing. Because, guys, I've been there. I know what it means not to have anything. And then what do you get all of a sudden? Lies. Then I have to remind you how I found you. I have to remind you how I made you. Yes, maybe that will make you to have a rethink. Do you understand me, guys? My network is acting up on Facebook. So, can you guys hear me? Hi, guys on Facebook, can you still hear me? I have finished my fufu, guys. You'll see my stomach will be big. But don't worry. I have a very, very fast metabolism. It will shrink. So remember, I was using my hotspot. Okay. And then they brought the power. And then I got connected automatically to Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi blocked the hotspot. That was why oh, somebody wants to order wig. So that was why it was reconnecting. You can hear me now. Hi, Auntie Dolores. Who sent me 50 stars? Selena to her. Thank you, Selena. Thank you, my dear. You are like that with everyone, sis. The problem is everyone does not deserve that. I know, right? I know. Because I cannot stand to watch somebody going through hardship. I cannot. You know, guys, I am forcing myself to have a wicked heart, but it's not working. But I'm trying. Because I think this, my soft heart, is going to put me in trouble. Everybody said, you are wicked, you're wicked, you're wicked. That is what they saw on social media. But when they see me in reality, they'll be like, Nurse Glory, you're not how we think you are. I've gotten this compliment so many times from my followers that I meet in reality. Even one of them was telling her friend, do you know that lady I told you I used to work that is always fighting her? Look, this is her now. This is her. Ah, she's so different. I'm like, yeah. So I should see you in person and start fighting you. I cannot fight you. I only fight those that fight me first. I only fight people that fight me first. That's it. I'm not a fighter. I don't have power. But one thing about me is just avoid me. Avoid me. That's the truth. It's well. God will help us. Guys, sometimes we don't even know what is keeping us alive. We don't know. Maybe it's our deed. I think it's our deed. That is why even the Bible said, if you are doing what is good, keep doing. If you are doing what is bad, keep doing. Oyoru werugo. Guys, I'm forcing myself to be closed and not give everyone access to me. Not just everybody, you know, people that offend me. And they offend me first. People will be like, why is everybody offending you? Who are you? Guys, I'm Glory. Like I said, I have realized and accepted life the way it is, because nobody is perfect, right? And I know that if somebody treats me bad, it will hurt me. So I don't want to treat people bad. And that is why when people treat me bad, I will go for you. So that thing that you did to me that I do not like will make me have a rethink about you. So whoever disrespects you, and you tell the person they are wrong, and then they said, I did not disrespect you, is someone that doesn't accept that they are wrong. It's a red flag. You run away for your life. And people that are very, very close to you that disrespect you do not deserve any favor from you again. I don't care whoever they are. That thing they've been enjoying from you should be cut short, because if you keep forgiving and forgetting, the disrespect will continue. We are not Jesus Christ. We are not Jesus Christ that came to die for the whole world. We are humans. And God will understand. People will deal with you and expect you to understand. You to understand my own case when I come for you. Do you understand? Understand me too. It's just like you're sending money home. And then all of a sudden, the person will say, what have you done for me? With this kind of question, would you still want to send money to the person again? Because the person is belittling your effort. The time you're supposed to sleep, you are working. The time you're supposed to hang out, you are working just to please them. And what do you get at the end of the day? What have you done for me? Seriously? And this kind of person has not done it once, have not done it twice, many times. So that means they are forcing you to remind them what you've done for them. Like I said, if somebody gives you this, be grateful. Out of the heart, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh, or how did they say it in the Bible? You know, some people, they pretend a lot. But one thing I like about God, he knows those that are real and those that are fake. You cannot pretend to God, but you can pretend to human. You can pretend to human, but you can never pretend to God. No matter how long you try to pretend, the real color of you will come out. That is why I tell you, people will lick your icky just to get what they want from you. People will worship you. Oh, hey, yeah, wow. Why are they behaving like that? Because they need something from you. They need something from you. But let me tell you something. It's not going to last. Their true color will definitely show. And when their true color shows, what do? Remind them where you found them. The people in the Caribbean are ungrateful like that. Auntie Rena, it's not only in Caribbean. It's not only in your country. It's all over the world. There are good people, there are bad people. All over the world. I like how God gave every country their own problem. I like how God gives everybody their own problem. Trust me. Sometimes God uses people to test us. God uses people to test us. Some people failed. Some people failed for that. And then they'll be like, God, why don't you send me helper? God, you don't love me. God, you don't love me. You love my neighbor. You love my sister. You love my friend. But you don't love me. And God is watching. I sent you someone. What did you do? You sent the person away. God sent those people in disguise. God sent those people in disguise. You know that she's going through hardship, but you collected money from her. Beauty vibe. Aya giga rupo na ha Jesus. I collected money from her to make her serious, because people like you, if you don't collect a token, it's called a token, only $500, not even up to $500. It's not up to, because she's lying. I collected that money for her to be serious. I collected the money from her for her to be serious. Do you know what it means to bring somebody on your platform that you built single-handedly? Why didn't she pay me to come and share her out? I saw how hungry she was, and then I told her to do this. Did she pay me to tell her to do that? Ndi Iberibe, you are ungrateful. You and her, you both are ungrateful. And the moment you start shaping your head, the better for you. You are entitled, and you are ungrateful, and you are liars. You are malicious liars. If you want a child to be serious in something, you bribe them. You give them a reason why they should be serious. This is how I want that good-for-nothing person to be serious in her life. Just give me a token. And you are saying I collected money from her. How much is $500? How much is that? The money I spend here every day in Nigeria. Do you know how much I spend every day in Nigeria? You don't know. Ask her how much I send home. She's talking. She thinks she has arrived. She wants my lifestyle. She wants fair kids. That's why she's editing her videos, making her children look more lighter. Don't even come for me. She's obsessed. I just told her, stay away from my life, and she's mad. If I keep allowing you my life, you will want to, get rid of me. Didn't you know that God helped me? I collected money from her. You think you have money? It's $500 money. I just wanted that little girl to be very serious. Did I say little girl? I wanted that mama to be serious because obviously she's older than I am. She's very much older than I am. So don't even come there. Don't even try it. Rubbish. Ungrateful people. It's people like you, when somebody do something for you, you say, what have you done? What have you done? Stupid girl. Oh my God. She's looking for followers. She has a whole 5 followers right now. Poor thing, we have to pray for her. This is why I told Nurse Glory to stop messing with this broke ass hell women. Get your facts straight before you come in. No, I'm done. I'm done hanging around those kind of people. I'm telling you the truth. I used to be broke, but I never took the people that helped me for granted. Never. Never. I left this door open and flies coming in. My goodness. I used to have a very rich uncle, guys. He's so rich. Very, 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 very rich, guys. When I was studying in Philippines, I wasn't getting money from my mom. You are not going to Serbia? Yes, I'm not. You know what I did? I decided to message this uncle of mine for financial support. The uncle and I, we were always chatting, We had very good we had very good conversation, But the moment I started requesting for money, he stopped replying me. Do you understand? He stopped replying me. He will even open my message and you'll see it was read, and he won't give me any response. I told him, Uncle, please help me. I'm broke. I cannot even pay my fees. I cannot pay my rent. I cannot even buy food. I cannot, this uncle I'm telling you is very, very, very rich. So I got mad at him. I said, look at all these uncles. They don't want to help their cousins. Oh my God, what kind of uncle is this? Ew. I hated him for no reason, just because he did not help me, because I knew he was rich. So did you know what happened later on? I told myself, Glory, nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes me anything. They are not my parents that sent me abroad. It is every parent's responsibility to take care of their children. If you cannot take care of your children, do not give birth to children. Do not give birth to children you cannot take care of. Okay, I know life happens. Life happens. Okay? And then I told myself, my uncle is a very wicked man. He doesn't want to help. My God. I started calling him names, insulting him. I did not text him, but I was saying it to myself. And then later, I spoke to myself. I didn't allow any counselor to talk to me. Okay? I spoke to myself. I said, my uncle owes me nothing. He has his family, and he has a special need child, guys. And do you know what? They said he used his special need daughter to make money, to make riches. That was what they said. They were accusing him wrongly. Actually, I felt so sad for him. You know, in Africa, they gossip a lot. They talk too much, cho. Both the things that is true and the things that is not real. They will believe the unreal. I told you, when you are doing something nice, people will just be observing. They will not talk. But when they hear negative things about you, it will spread like wildfire. That uncle, his first daughter, is very, very beautiful. Guys, oh my God. His wife is from Imo State. You know, Imo ladies are always light, fair in complexion, naturally. And my uncle too, he's light-skinned, okay, but he's from Enugu State. So imagine their daughter. I think they're more lighter than my kids. My kids are mixed. I think his kids are more lighter than my kids, and they're so pretty. But she's special need. And do you know what they said? They said he used her to get riches for himself. All the villages, they were talking bad about him. Oh, you used your daughter to do juju, voodoo. You know? I told myself, this man owes me nothing. He has his wife, he has his family, he has things that he's taking care of, he has his business. And then I told myself, I will just start my business. Some people are so lazy to start little. Some people are so lazy to do menial jobs to feed them because they are scared people will laugh at them. They are scared people will make mockery of them. Let people laugh at you. Let them make mockery of you. They are not going to feed you. As they are laughing, shebi you are eating. It's not better for them to be laughing while you are eating than for them to be laughing while you are hungry. Choose one. Choose one, guys. It's better for people to mock you and laugh you. Meanwhile, you have food. Rather than for them to be mocking you and you have nothing. Nothing. And it's okay to go high and go low. Sometimes you have to go low to adjust. But people, they always want to stay high. Because of what people will say. It's okay to go low. When you go low, you rise like a phoenix. You know the phoenix bed? When it goes high, nobody sees its back. It's okay. Be in love with failure. Sometimes failure is success. I'm telling you the truth. Sometimes failure is actually success. Sometimes unanswered prayer is an answered prayer. But we, the people, we always have this kind of mindset, oh, God doesn't love me. Girl, God loves you. He loves you so, so much. And then I started selling chin-chin, buns. I was making hair, you know. I will make myself some beautiful hairstyle so that when anybody sees me, they will be like, oh, hi, who made your hair? I want to have a braid. I'll be like, it's me. You know, I make akamu. People are sleeping. I'm making akamu to sell. Because I didn't want to depend on my uncle to give me money. And when I was doing my business, I met Darko on dating sites. And Darko was asking me questions. Well, what are you doing in the Philippines? I said, I'm studying. Okay. So why are you doing this business? I'm like, I'm doing it to pay my fees. What about the person sponsoring you? I said, it's a long story. My father died. My mother is a widow. Her shop got demolished, you know. He's like, okay. Then why are you not going to school? I told him because I'm owing the school, so they got tired of me writing promissory later. He's like, okay. I did not ask Darko for money for once. I never did. Never. You know what? Whenever I'm traveling to go do some business, I'm always calling him. Oh, hi, how are you today? How is work? I'm traveling, I have a business, I have this. He's like, don't you rest? I said, I will rest when I get money. He's like, okay, how much are you owing in the school? I was shy. I said, the money is much. He's like, just tell me how much are you owing? So I told him the amount I was owing. And then he said, how much are you making these braids? Or how much have you saved so far? I told him, he's like, you've not even gone far. You have a lot to pay. I said, yeah. He said, when do you plan paying all this debt? I'm like, well, even if it takes me 1 year for me to settle the school and take my certificate, I'm okay. And you know what? I'm not going to do graduation because I don't have money to pay for graduation, but I will just save, and pay. And Darko did not tell me he will give me money. He didn't. And then guess what? The next few days, he told me, just send me your name in your passport. Let me see if I can send you some change in Western Union. Guys, what he sent me, nobody has sent me that kind of money in a while. I started crying. And let me tell you something. Before I met Darko in person, he opened his bag filled with money and asked me to collect. I wasn't greedy to collect all. I only took 1,500 pesos. And when I left, my spirit was like, why didn't you pack a lot of money? You needed money. Come on, you're a very stupid girl. Why didn't you pack money? And then the other voice was like, you did a great job. I had two voices speaking in my head. One was calling me names for not getting a lot of money, and one was saying you did a great job. And guess what Darko said a few months later after we got married? He said, had it been you packed a lot of money, that would be the last time we saw each other. I said, you are crazy. Why are you tempting me? He said, I just want to know who I'm getting involved with. And I started crying, guys. You see, speaking to myself helped me not to be entitled, not to be ungrateful. So whatever anybody does for us, they worked hard, they put strength, the sweat, the energy. We should appreciate them. We should appreciate them. It's not easy. In this world, for somebody to say, oh, hi, you didn't agree, send me your CV. Oh, in this world, somebody sees you and said, oh, I'm gonna change your life, Come on. Don't abuse the grace of God. But then we are humans. We are humans. When that person tries to come and tell you you're a nobody, remind them how you met them. Remind them. You did not start the problem, but they did. Remind them. Just remind them. And people always cry victim when you come for them. Meanwhile, they started it first. What kind of word is this? What kind of word is this? Even my children, they owe me nothing. That is why I'm doing anything possible to make sure that they have a very good life. I do not want them to have the kind of life that I grew up with. I do not want them to. I want them to have the best. I want them to have the best. And they will have the best by the special grace of God. And then I will tell them to be. That is why when they give success, majesty, something, say thank you. We are teaching them gratitude. People these days, for example, where are my fellow Nigerians? Has anybody begged you for money? Has anyone begged you for money? I know people have begged you for money. Even those of you watching me, I know some followers are begging you for money. I know. You don't have to tell me, I know. Okay. You are moved in your spirit to give them money. And what do you get in return? What do you get in return? Thanks. But before you send them the money, they keep praying for you. Oh, the Lord will bless you. The Lord will do this. The Lord will do that. And the moment you decide to give them something, what you get? Thanks. Or, I was expecting you to give, another one. I was expecting you to give me something bigger than this. You are bigger than this. Why are you sending me this little money? Anyway, I will manage it. I will manage it. Hello, what did you say? My hard-earned money, you're gonna manage it? Or some people will be like, are you insulting me because of this little money? This little money. Shut up. Do you know what they did to get that money? Look at it. Somebody posted a picture in my post where I said it's snowing in Serbia. Somebody was going to walk in the snow It's cold. And then that person brings out money to give you, and you're saying this little thing. Oh, oh, it's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice. Be grateful. Be grateful. My husband, his families don't appreciate all he's done for them become a rich. There are some families are like that. That is why you should cut away from them. That is why I said anybody that disrespects you doesn't deserve another money from you. I don't care who the person is. Because if you keep giving them, even though they disrespect you, they will disrespect you the more. One day they will hurt your spirit. You'll be so broken. I'm telling you the truth. People are working. Do you know how many companies rejected their CV? How many companies rejected to call them? And finally, God blessed them and gave them a job. And then they want to bless you. They want to give you a gift. And what they get is only this little thing. Oh, God. If you don't appreciate the little thing, is it when they give you the whole world you appreciate? You won't. Start teaching your children. You see, Darko, when he buys something for Majesty, and Majesty starts whining, Darko doesn't do, oh, he's just a kid. He's going to break it. Next time, he will buy another thing for Majesty. Majesty says, oh, thank you, Tata. That's what we want. Be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful. Being grateful will make that person like, oh, even the person that helped you will be like, oh my God, this is so little. Come on, stop. It's okay. The person will be saying it's little. You are not the one that will say it's little. Because you know what? You didn't give them any money to keep for you. You didn't tell them, you must teach me. No, you didn't. And I love that we're teaching our children this. I went out, I buy little thing for the children. Oh, mommy, thank you. Anybody that wants to cry, give it to me. Give me. They give it to me, I eat it. Now you have nothing to eat anymore because you're ungrateful. But people will be like, oh, he's a kid. Yes, he's a kid. You have to start nurturing them from little. Nurture them from little. Because do you know what? So many kids are out there and they do not have this privilege. So many children are out there, no clothes, no clean water, no food. And you have this and you are trying to whine. You don't whine in my house. You don't whine because your father grew up with nothing. I grew up with nothing. And what you have is a blessing. You appreciate it. Appreciate it. So many children, they go to the garbage to pick bread to eat. But people, oh my God, leave him. He's just a child. Oh my gosh, I'm going to call the CPS on you. CP walk on. Teach them gratitude so that they don't grow up feeling entitled. The world does not revolve around them. You don't know who they're going to meet. You don't know who they're going to meet. You will not always go out with them. You won't. They will meet billionaire children out there. They will meet rich children out there. They will meet poor children out there. They will meet middle class, low class, whatever people out there. But treat everybody with respect. Treat them with respect. Everybody deserves respect, whether they are rich, whether they are poor, whether they have or they don't have. Teach them to be respectful and to be grateful. That's it, guys. Because you know what? If such children have this kind of friends in their life, don't you know your children will strive very well in life? In fact, those children's parents will be like, oh, when is your friend visiting us again? In fact, you know, there are some parents, they don't want some children to visit their children. They'll be like, I don't like the way these children are behaving. I don't like the way their parents raised them. Yes. It's not that nobody loves your children. It's the way you raise your children. If non-mannered child comes to my house to play with my children, next time I won't let them come. But if a well-mannered child comes to my house to play with my children, guys, my door is open for you. And I know you will do the same, sis. I know. Because iron sharpeneth iron. So friends sharpeneth the countenance of its friend. You will be so happy as a mom that, oh, my child is in a good company. Because, you know, these days, some of these mistakes, shut the door, Miss Summer. Some of these days, the problem we are getting is from the group. Shut the door. Peer group, peer pressure, all those things. They learn bad, they learn good, whatever. What are you looking for?
Sausage. We're playing police.
Sausage is not here.
We're playing police.
Sausage did not come here. I said Sausage did not come here. He's not in my room.
Alright.
Maybe check his room, check outside, check somewhere. He's hiding. I feel this live video shouldn't end. Sister Favor will come. As well.